Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Vigilante Training Academy, where tonight we're doing something a little different. Nikki's been traveling. She's home, but she just got home, and she's exhausted. So we gave her the night off. And because we're trying to keep that group moving together, Buddy and I had this idea to make heroes based on the old movie serials of the 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
And so what we have here tonight are two characters in black and white.
Yes.
Because they
so
were
do not adjust your sets. We are in black and white.
Yes. El Zorro, which is kind of a dead giveaway who I'm playing, and Rocket King, which is not quite as much of a giveaway who Buddy is playing. So, if you figure out who he's playing, go ahead and shout it out in the stream, and we'll, acknowledge that you're a genius.
Yes.
So, but
absolutely. It just sounded like fun. So, and of course, the idea of making our costumes in black and white, I just thought sounded like a lot of fun. So,
kind of an homage. Buddy and I are two of three co-hosts on a movie review podcast called Two Geeks and a Git, and a few weeks ago we did movies based on the old movie serials. So we looked at The Rocketeer and Mask of
Zorro.
Yeah. I was like, Mask or Legend? I can't remember. Mask of Zorro. The first
Mask,
one.
yeah.
And that's kind of where this idea came from. So,
yeah.
But we are in the Hollows on the Rebirth server, and I am level 11. Buddy is level 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just kind of started with this character not that long ago, so
yeah.
I'm still trying to get the hang of him.
Well, I've only played this guy a couple times, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then let's see what these guys can do. Buddy obviously has taken. He's got hover, so.
Mm-hmm.
He can go vertical. I am trying to stay true to the character, so I'm using Ninja Run. I have combat jumping for in combat, but I'm pretty much using Ninja Run as my travel power. So we'll see how long I can stand that.
Yeah, it works pretty well. Although I don't know how much it burns endurance. I imagine it probably burns it pretty good.
It doesn't burn any endurance unless I leave it on while I'm fighting. Then, so, but that's what combat jumping is for. For that gives me some additional jump and a little bit of defense. So, all right, we have to go lay the smackdown on some outcasts. So
let's do it. My name is a killing word.
Oh, that's so disappointing. Second strike and I miss. Oh, well.
Here, you get to meet my taser.
Nah.
I've got gadgets as well.
Nice.
I thought that would go with this character, so.
Yeah. Nice. Well, that was easy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I do not go anywhere near as fast as you do. So all I have is hover. So I don't even have full flight yet.
Right.
So I'm not moving very quickly at all here. But it's better than running everywhere, which for the Rocketeer seems kind of a little doofy.
Right.
But I did until level 4, until I got my first travel power. I should be getting flight, hopefully before too long here.
All right, and now we are hunting trolls.
Yes.
And I am going to remember to turn off my running powers this time so I don't completely chew up all my endurance.
Hey, who said you could go anywhere?
Yeah, see, it doesn't affect me at all.
It didn't affect you? Okay, good to
Nope.
know. Good to know.
Not a bit.
Oh, I didn't. Whoa! Throwing stuff at me, eh?
Uh-huh. Get back here, you frickin' coward.
Again, I did not say you could go anywhere, did I?
And that's that group. Well, since he decided he had to participate, we'll
include him in the beatdown.
yes.
There's another one that I decided to dispatch.
Okay.
Well, he took a shot at me, so I'm afraid I can't let that go.
All right, finally, we get to the instance mission. We're taking out outcast bases.
I don't remember doing this mission.
All right, I'm headed in.
I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
I will be inside.
Slowly but surely.
I will be inside once you get to the door.
Copy that, Captain. Oh, I guess I can get my leprechaun here, eh?
I am not a captain, but I appreciate the promotion.
Alright. Where's two here?
Pause for a moment while I get my leprechaun out too.
Oh, absolutely. Might as well make some money, eh, Jack?
It is Zorro, not Jack.
Hey,
Oh look.
there's a glowy thing.
Yes, we're supposed to find and confiscate 4 racks of weapons.
Well, I just got that one.
Okay. I'm getting my butt handed to me.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, because we aggroed another group.
Ooch. Oh yeah, that hurts. Well, that was costly, but we got through it.
Yes.
You all right?
I will be. Although I have no heals.
No, I'm out too.
Maybe I'll see if I can... Nope. Oh, well, we did just get a couple of them. Okay. Yeah, I'm a scrapper, so I'm great with the offense and have practically no defense.
Yeah,
So
I am a blaster, so
you are the same.
pretty much.
Oh, good.
Yeah, isn't
this
it?
is, this is really great.
Like it?
This is going to go so well. I can just see it. It's going to be Team Wipe Olympics.
Yeah, I have a feeling you were probably right.
Well, and maybe I should utilize a little bit of cunning. Like that. And then I pull one of them, and then we cut him down.
And we shoot him in the face.
And then the others
2 more.
show up, and we try to cut them down too.
Miss? How do you miss with a grenade?
You have really bad aim.
Yes. I don't understand how you can miss with a grenade. It's kind of the point of having a grenade, isn't it?
See? But if you are really bad at throwing them, you can still, how you say, muck it up. Oh, I got the heal. Good. Upstairs.
Did you catch that other glowy?
Yes.
Okay, you got it. All right.
Wow.
I guess so.
I
Yeah,
really suck at this level.
You got hit pretty good there, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. We can rest.
That's what happens when the scrapper tries to tank.
Mm-hmm.
But when the only other player on the team's a blaster, the scrapper is the tank.
Pretty much. Go downstairs?
Ooh. No.
Where are you?
Ooh. Ooh. Hello. There's a named boss. That's not good.
I don't even see where you are.
Go straight forward.
I see.
Yep.
I see. I see where you step off to.
Nope.
Oh.
You went the wrong way.
I went the wrong way. Alright. This is definitely the worst part about this game. Is the navigation.
Well, crap.
There you are.
That didn't work at all. All right. Well,
Yeah, taser works pretty good when you're going toe to toe with them though. Stops them for just long enough for you to slice them up. Oh. Got it?
yep. I'm just gonna have to like wait until I regen because rest hasn't come back yet.
Oh, did we go to high school together or?
I don't think so. I am going to try and pull one. And I got one.
You did. Hopefully he ain't gonna get to you.
Nah, he hit me a little. And apparently our last weapons rack is up there, because it's on the map now.
Okay.
But the named bad guy is up here too.
So
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. He's got an AoE power, too. Yay. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna die. Or maybe not.
See if I can help you out a little bit.
Oh. Run away. Wow. I don't think I've ever been that low and not died.
All right. Yep, there's the last one. I got her.
Grab it.
Yep.
Oh. Ha! Great. It's a secret defeat all mission. Yay. Fucking hate those. Tell us up front.
Brick.
Bumping up your damage doesn't help much if you can't hit them.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh! Hey, that hurt. All right.
Yay! Of course, I don't know what I'm cheering about because the next two missions are the same thing.
Are they really?
Yeah. See? Defeat all outcasts in second base.
So you're right.
And lots of groups of bad guys on the way, so...
Yeah, I just got tagged by one of them.
Oh, and they're right there. When you walk in the door, there's one guy right there.
Nice.
See?
Ouch. Oh, thank God I leveled up.
Nice.
I was very near death. That couldn't have happened at a more opportune time.
Once in a while, it comes when you need it. I've got a ways to go before next level.
If I'd have taken one more hit, I'd have been dead. But fortunately, that's right when I got my XP. Where you want to go?
Two
here?
Lieutenant Bricks. This is going to be unpleasant. Oh, well, how about this dude that's coming at us?
Come on, madness. Oh, that guy.
Yeah. That guy.
Yeah.
The one that, just walked right into us.
Yeah, he's dead.
Alright, well, there's a glowy over there behind that group.
I see it.
Alright, I'm going to try and... I think I'm going to try and pull back into this hallway here.
Okay.
It's a ways, but...
All right.
Well, it looks like it might have worked. Yep. It worked.
Oh, the little dance they do.
All right.
When we first tase them in the face.
Try it again.
I think you might have got... Yeah.
That's fine.
You got 2.
That's fine.
But maybe I can web grenade that guy. Making him a little less of a problem.
Woohoo. Oh. There's another dude standing over there.
So there it is.
Just gonna hide behind this pillar here. Like that.
There's a brick. There's another brick back there too.
Yep.
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 Oh, and there's 2 other guys with him.
That's fine.
Oh, there's a guy up on that shelf there.
On the staircase in the middle?
Up on the staircase, yep. It's a torture.
Oh yeah, all the way up.
Yep. Yeah. Did you get the glowy?
I did.
Okay. A couple guys, 3, 4, and I can see.
All right, I'm gonna shoot one and then jump down.
Okay. Ow.
Stop running. Alright, doesn't look like there's any left up here.
Oh, you must be above me. Okay, you're up on the stairs. There you are.
Now I'm back down.
There you are.
So didn't see anybody.
Okay.
Checking the rooms. Okay, yeah. Nobody else up there. So let's check out a hallway. Oh, hello. Found one. Found 2. Make that 3.
Okay. Who would have thought you could shock a shocker?
Oh, yeah.
But you can. Oh boy, hurty.
Yes.
I think I better rest.
All right. Bring on the bad guys.
Okay. Rockets on.
Oh. Trolls.
Trolls.
Yep.
Trolls. Tasers are fun.
It helps if you can actually hit them.
It does.
All right.
Hit it.
All right. That takes care of 2 hallways. So now we just need the one on the other end. And it leads to elevators. So. Easy enough. Okay. Really?
Can't be. Can't be. Let me check upwards here. Nope. I don't see anybody.
No.
Which means they're going to jump out at us as soon as you touch that
they're
thing.
in here. So I'm gonna come run back out of this room.
Oh.
So.
Alright. Seems like me. room here.
Oh, it's a boss. No wonder. Okay. And that's it.
Got it?
Yay.
All right. Great.
That's 2.
How many of these are we doing?
Apparently that's it. Because now we have to go talk to a new contact.
Okay.
Who is a ways off. And he's going to want us, if I remember correctly, to street sweep some more outcasts first.
Okay.
But there will be a whole bunch right by him that are lower level than us. So... Oh, I'm very close to leveling. I just noticed.
Good. Gotta be with all the stuff we killed. They do have. There is a
trainer here,
contact here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I have leveled up.
Yep. He wants us to, like I thought, take down more outcasts. So there's a whole group right here.
All right, I'm gonna go level up.
Well, I'm going to take these guys down first because I'm not quite leveling up yet.
Okay. Oh, that just vanished. Oh, yeah. All right, I'll come to you. I'll do it later. I can't find him.
Oh, okay. I know where he is.
Yeah. Still taking me a while. I'm still a good ways off here, but I'm on my way, so I'll help you out.
All right, no worries.
Then we can both level up.
I'm gonna need to fight some things that are actually like, you know, high enough level to give me experience.
Yeah, absolutely. There you are.
Okay.
Four seasons.
Ooh. Somebody who's actually going to give me some experience. Yay. I sound so thrilled, don't I?
Yay.
And they were supposed to run into minstrels, and there was great rejoicing.
There was much rejoicing. In the frozen lands of Nador, they were forced to eat Sir Robin's minstrels, and there was much rejoicing.
Alright. And there it is.
There you go.
Alright. So, follow me.
If I could walk that way, I wouldn't need a talcum powder.
Walk this way. No, this way, like this.
Yeah. If I could walk that way, I wouldn't need the aftershave.
If I could walk that way, I'd never leave the house.
If I were any closer, I'd be in back of it. I don't think there's a little production of Shakespeare in the Park going on down there. Oh, I get a new power. What do I want? Well, what do you think? Do you think I want to go with the swap ammo, or do I want to go with empty clips?
I'd go with swap ammo.
Think so?
Yeah.
I guess I can give it a new power too, but nah, I'll probably do these later. Alright, I'm gonna go with swap ammo, I think. This is the thing where I can change the type, right?
Yep. Yeah, you should have 3 new icons in your power tray now.
3.
All right.
What three new icons?
For your ammo.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta put it in there. Oh, I see. All right. Cryo, incendiary. Well, now I also have 4. Swap ammo has got its own.
Yeah, you don't need that one.
I don't need that one. Oh, okay.
No, you just need the 3 types.
Okay.
Ooh. Well, that was almost bad.
Oh, you can't add any enhancements to
No.
swap ammo, I see.
No. All right.
Okay. Let's see how this works. All right. Now I got to find you again. Once I find you again, how do we escape? Let's see. Did you already go to the mission?
Yes. I am
All right,
standing
so,
in front of the mission.
All right. Well, I'm on my way.
Yes, I see that.
And this is why I should have taken flight. As I'm still puttering along with this rocket pack from 1935.
Just because it runs on kerosene doesn't mean it's old.
Pretty much. Runs on dentine.
It runs on lamp oil.
Yeah. I'll upgrade it sometime when the when the transistor gets invented.
There you go.
1947. I look pretty badass, though. I'll have to admit, I did a lot of work on this outfit. I look pretty cool. I even found the fin on the top of the helmet and everything. So I look like a hood ornament.
I'm watching for you.
Where are you? Down here?
Yes, I am down in a crevice.
Now see, now this is the stuff I hate. I just don't think three-dimensionally or something. This is not the right entrance.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, it is. You're in the right place.
I have a lot of trouble finding these. On a solo mission, I got so frustrated trying to find it. I have a mission teleporter that I just wound up using because I couldn't find it to save my life. I could have searched for days. That's definitely the hardest thing for me about this game is navigating the maps.
He is.
Particularly when stuff is on numerous levels.
He is quite intelligent, Captain, but his tactics suggest two-dimensional thinking.
Two-dimensional thinking, without question.
Come and find me.
Let's try a little cryo ammo this time, huh?
Well, whatever you're doing seems to be working.
Just wish I could shoot faster, that's all.
You will.
Yeah, eventually. Right now, boy, it's slow. Does a lot of damage, but it's slow.
Yeah. Two bombs to disarm. Okay.
Two blades. What? Pulling the over here. Ah.
I thought that I would hide behind this rock.
Yeah. I'm going to shoot you in the face. Yeah.
Oof. Apparently the game wants me to do lots of damage, because it keeps giving me damage inspirations.
Does it?
Yeah. Got like 4 of them now.
Wow.
Oh, big group.
Oh, yikes. I'm gonna hang out over here, I think. Yeah, big, very big group.
I managed to get just one of them. Nice.
I know. Good job. Oh, now I'll do the friends inside you one. Or all of them.
That's fine.
Maybe. Oh, the little dance they do once we tase them in the face.
All right. Well, I'm just going to go in.
Okay. I'm all for that.
Nice.
Ah!
Bullets are a lot like swords, you know. The pointy end goes into the other man.
Yeah.
Oh.
But they go in at much higher speed.
Yes. That is very true.
They go in at really high speed. Oh boy, there's a whole bunch there, aren't there?
Yes, that is why I was shooting and running.
Well, he did.
Let's try this again.
Here he comes, finally. What are you shooting at?
I think he's shooting at you.
Well, I was talking about to my character.
Oh.
Decided to shoot like right into the wall. That's not where the bad guy is. Hey, where are you going?
Hey, look. It is
Hey,
it is a boom.
What are you, Inspector Clouseau now?
It is possible.
I did it in a writ of Felis Jage. Oh yeah, stand right on that ridge where I can shoot it really easy. I like that. Hey, where are you going? I didn't say you could run away.
Don't run. Don't run.
Don't run! Oh, look at that. Oh, there's more.
Screw it.
Just going in?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I like that. I took a power called Dull Pain, which is a self-heal.
Oh, I just saw you get healed for a whole bunch of points. So
Yep.
must have felt pretty good.
And it is bound. Okay. And I put a regen in it, so hopefully it'll come back faster. It's not coming back very fast at all.
Best powers don't, it seems. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, look at you. Here's a bullet or two.
And some swords.
It's a weapon symphony.
I love this ridge.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Oh, there comes a couple of them.
Oh! That was not very nice.
Oh, here they come. Ooh,
wow.
There we go. I'll take that.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. Uh-oh. Dropped that guy before he even took like 3 steps. Hey, quit running.
Oh, well, look. There is one guy. All right, 2 lieutenants. I'm gonna run over here and do whatever this is.
Huh?
And now, Run Dumb.
Yeah.
That's a great name for a troll.
Run Dumb and Run D, I think.
Oh, and Greased Lightning. Somebody's a fan. Somebody's a Travolta fan.
Somebody's a Travolta fan for sure. Well, I'll be filling full of holes and shooting them in the head. Oh yeah.
Ow! Bastard.
Hey, Caliban, you need some bullets.
Oh, he's a boss. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we better. I better zap him a little bit. Soften him up.
Consider him softened.
Oh yeah, real soft, like dead. Oh, we don't have everybody though, do we?
Not quite.
We still got another bomb too.
Yep.
Somewhere.
And the bomb is, if you look on the map, the 2 red pointers, those are the last 2 bad guys in the cave, and they are with the bomb. So
Yeah.
finded them.
You already got that one. You already got that one.
Yep. All right, you're gonna come up to a turn on your right. Take it, like a hallway on your right. That'll lead you to where I'm at.
There it is.
The old Black
And
Wand
down
rescue.
Down goes Frazier.
Woohoo.
Yay!
All right. And that's kind of perfect timing because it's just about time to call it. So,
Wow, that went quick.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna run my happy ass back over to the entrance. because you got to go that direction to level up anyway.
I do.
Well, it's not bad for these characters. 2 levels for you, 1 level for me.
No, not at all. I started this thing at 5th level.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not bad at all. Definitely got to think about getting flight, though. Hover's nice, but man, when you're trying to get from place to place.
Well, I'm still using Ninja Run, so...
Well, but you go a lot faster than I do.
Well, I have Ninja Run and Sprint on, so...
Whatever it is, it works really well, because it might as well be super speed.
Oh no, super speed's definitely better, definitely faster. One of the first things I did when I was playing originally and got like a decent upgrade to my video card was I took a character that I had super speed on and turned on super speed and turned on sprint and put the graphics up as high as they would go and just ran, because I couldn't do that before. It would stutter. But I remember like putting that on and then seeing that I could run without the screen stuttering, and then I put on the music for the run music from Wizard of Speed and Time and just ran around Founders Falls for the duration of the music.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
It's as much fun as flying to the Superman theme, you know?
Oh, which is great fun.
Yeah.
That is great fun, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Used to be a thing that I'd have like my soundtrack rotation on while I played, and man, I just playing the game. The Superman theme comes on, I would stop and just fly around whatever zone I was in for the duration of the theme song, and then I'd go back to playing again.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. It is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about maybe doing either like a Flash type super speeder next, or maybe a Storm type character. I thought might be fun.
Yeah.
Some weather powers, and maybe even deal with like manipulation or crowd control or something, which is not my usual playing type, but maybe try that for a little while.
My very first level 50 in this game was a double stone tanker, but my second level 50 was a controller. Was a mind radiation controller.
That sounds interesting.
And that was Mind Scythe.
Oh, sure.
So, and I've remade him on this server. It's just he's level 3 because I haven't really done anything with him.
Just started.
Yeah. Yeah, controllers are slow to level, especially if you're solo.
All right, I will keep that in mind.
Yeah. Controllers are much better with some sort of melee person to team with.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, yeah, actually, if you want, if at some point you want to work on your Superman clone,
yeah,
I could bring Mind Scythe along. Mind Scythe would be helpful with
all right,
that type of character.
That's the character I'm trying to get leveled up right now. So a little bit with Phase Light, but yeah, those are the 2 characters I'm working on. So yeah, that'd be a great combination.
Okay.
So yeah, we could do that, absolutely.
Yeah, because the mind powers, the 3 big ones for control are you can put them to sleep, you can stun them, or you can charm them or confuse them. So they fight with you for a little while until they wake up.
That's great.
But yeah, I on my original build of Mind Scythe, I had it to the point where I could confuse bosses. Like, I had
Wow.
it slotted so strong that I could confuse bosses. And so sometimes I would just, come up on a group and there's a boss, and I had stealth and invisibility, so I'd be stealthed and hovering and just kind of float up over him and confuse the boss and just watch the boss wipe the rest of his own gang out. And then I would take down the boss.
Nice.
I had lots of fun with Mind Scythe.
Sounds like.
So, all right. That's it for
Now
us.
If I could just learn how to navigate a stupid map. I'm telling you, it's so bad.
You'll get there.
It's so bad. Yeah, I hear you. It's been that kind of day.
You really have to learn the tilt mechanics.
Yeah, I'm not so good. In fact, I got to talk to you one of these days about all the camera controls that you do. I haven't figured out how to do like a tenth of that. So,
well, the tilt control.
One of these days we'll have to go over.
The tilt control is disgustingly easy. Hold down your right mouse button and pull back or move forward, and that's tilt.
Yeah.
And you can do that while you're flying.
Yeah. Well,
so you
when
can
you learn how to do
up
it,
or down or whatever. Yeah.
When you learn how to do it while you're flying, you can do it. But I'm still dealing with those coordination issues.
Yeah.
So it's going to take some practice.
For me, this is one of the places where I find a trackball is much easier than a mouse.
No, that's probably true.
Because with the trackball, you're not physically moving your hand. I'm just moving my thumb, and I hold the mouse button down. Hold the right mouse button down, and I can do left, right, and up, down. So I've got, when I'm flying, that's how I do my navigating.
Yeah. This is not quite the same thing.
Yeah.
But we'll get there. It's just going to take a little while.
Yep.
And remember, I'm not used to playing games like this, so this is all new stuff to me. So
right. Well, you will develop the reflexes. It just takes a little time. You build up that muscle memory, and pretty soon you won't even be thinking about it. You'll just be reacting.
Yeah, I got a ways before I get to there, but
sure.
Still working on it.
Sure. All right, that's going to do it for us for tonight. We'll be back next Wednesday night, as far as I know, with Nikki.
Yeah.
And we'll see what kind of trouble we can get in. Also, remember, Tuesday nights, we've got a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons game. Starts same time as this one, 7:30 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. Me and 4 women. Story of my life. I remember,
it could be a lot worse.
I remember a girl I dated telling me that the first time she met me, or the first time she saw me, she immediately thought I was an asshole because I was sitting at a table in the dining hall at school surrounded by women.
Yeah, boy, that's not my gut reaction, I'll tell you that.
And I looked at her and I was like, yeah, they're my friends. And she was like, I didn't know that. And, they were all like...
Well, you didn't bother to find out, did you?
No. Didn't know you were called Dennis.
Well, you didn't bother to find out, did you?
But yeah, it just, so happens that most of my friends are women. So...
That's okay.
Hey, Surratt. But, yeah, they're off on their first trip on their new flying carpet.
Yeah, it won't take long before you regret giving that to them.
They move 10 feet faster than they do when they're walking.
Oh, it's more than just the fast.
Oh yeah, but I'm one of those people who I'm playing it real according to the physics. So they are sitting on a carpet that's flying. If they're not careful, they'll fall off.
Okay, that's one way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's one way to do it. Remember how few things you can actually get on a carpet.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
When they want to rescue people,
there's enough room for the four of them and maybe one other person laying down the middle.
Which, when they go and they rescue a whole bunch of people, they cut a whole bunch of treasure. That's when they suddenly realize how small that carpet really is.
Well, they don't have to worry about transporting treasure at the moment.
Okay.
The after rescuing all the good dragons named them Dragonkin, but what that meant was they're expected to have a horde.
Okay.
And so, as part of the reward for saving, some 600-700 dragons, the dragons gave them a starter horde. They
a little bit of Dogecoin, that kind of thing.
They all donated, but they figured that since these are adventurers, they would need to be able to take that horde with them because they are constantly on the move. So part of the horde was a portable hole.
There you go. My very first horde, new from Kenner.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens, You rescue a bunch of dragons, and they're like, yes, we consider you family now. By the way, do you have a horde? You don't? Well, that won't do. That's an embarrassment. We'll fix it.
There you go.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's Tuesday nights at 7:30, and Wednesday nights at 7:30 we do this. So we'll be back next week, like I said, hopefully with Nikki too. Until then, stay safe, stay sane, wear your mask. Just be safe.
Yes.
Please.
Please.
And we will see you next time for more here in the Vigilante Training Academy. Take it easy, everybody.
See ya.